They do have refrigeration. They still have no lights. He said that they will be closed for the remainder of the evening, but plan to open back up tomorrow. Reporting live in Clark County, this is Morgan Hall. There are over 10,000 honeybees in a single hive. And one thing's for sure, they do create a buzz here at the lab. Through these doors, mechanical engineering students at the University of Georgia are presenting original designs to a panel of judges. And quite a few of these teams have used a 3D printer for their designs. With still no resolution in Todd Gurley's reinstatement, the Bulldog Nation is left wondering when he will return. The University of Georgia announced early yesterday that they worked with the NCAA to file the necessary paperwork regarding Gurley's eligibility. If he is allowed to return back to the field, the next question is, will he still be able to run for the Heisman Trophy? I called a coordinator for the Heisman Trust Committee earlier today, and he gave me a brief answer saying that none of the Heisman staff or members of the Heisman Trust are able to comment on any current student athletes. The Bulldogs return to the field next Saturday in Jacksonville, Florida, with or without Gurley. A Jackson County woman is still upset that country music star Luke Bryan brought his farm tour to her hometown. Chocolate prices seem relaxed for Halloween, but consumers could see a spike in the cost of chocolate in the coming months. Drive too fast and you may miss it. This memorial trail may be small in size, but it serves as a quiet reminder of our nation's past. Hundreds of visitors have been coming to the trail since it was built 13 years ago.
I made a bench up there, and I made this sculpture back of me here, and I sit on one of the benches and say a little prayer and go back home and think about all the evil things people can do to each other.
99 poles with 32 names on each line the trail. These names represent the lives that were lost on September 11th. Toni Guest has been visiting the trail with her grandfather for as long as she can remember. It's where she pays tribute to her family members who lost their lives on that tragic day.
It's almost a peace here, you know, you get to reflect and kind of really just remember everything. It's such a beautiful place here that it's kind of gives you peace and a place to kind of go and remember, you know, that people do care. This sculpture on the trail represents Flight 93 that was hijacked on September 11th, 2001. There are 9 poles here, with 3 of them shorter than the others, representing the 93 in the flight. Those who died on September 11th will never get to visit the 800-foot memorial trail, but their names will always have a permanent place here. Reporting from Clark County, this is Morgan Hall, Grady News Source.
That's for sure.
At 69 years old, Emery Griffith is proud to call herself a senior citizen. She says age is just a number.
I don't let any grass grow under my feet, that's for sure. I'm out there doing something.
Griffith works at the Athens Community Council on Aging. She joins the 650 other Clark County seniors who participate in ACCA's Be a Santa to a Senior program.
It would be like a sister-brother relationship to me if I didn't have any family here, because that's what keeps you going, is family.
The volunteers for the program collect, wrap, and deliver gifts to the elderly who might be spending the holidays alone. Sarah McKinney is one of them. She calls herself the gift giver. She says that she has secretly given a gift to the same man for the last few years.
Every year I've got my love, as I call him, and he knows that I call him my love, and he is a younger gentleman. He's in his 50s in the Athens area who literally has no family. When I say he has no family, he has no mother, no father, no sister, no brother, no aunts, uncles, nobody.
Volunteers have one more day to pick an ornament off of this tree and to give a gift to a senior in need. McKinney says that since the Be a Santa to a Senior program began 10 years ago, no senior has ever been turned away.
I think when you can, you know, cover folks in love and in sharing and in gift, not necessarily tangible gifts, but just the gifts of friendship and sharing, I think you can truly make folks' lives a little brighter.
Clark County, Morgan Hall, Grady News Source.
Oh, it's almost 500 pieces in there, I bet.
What might be one person's trash could be Harold Rittenberry's treasure. Rittenberry has been working with scrap metal and steel for more than 40 years. At 75 years old, he isn't ready to quit just yet.
I don't like discouragements and limitations. is when you hear people say, I can't do this, I can't do that, it's best to walk on off and start a conversation with somebody else.
There isn't another square inch in Rittenberry's yard where he could add another sculpture. He says the last time he counted, he had more than 12 sculptures in his front yard.
I don't like to have too many of them on hand because they get where you can't, you get to be a liability to you. So I try to keep them thin out.
The Athens Welcome Center offers visitors an African American heritage tour, which always makes a stop at Rittenberry's house.
It's a lot of fun when we get to do that. He's a really wonderful member of the community and a really talented artist, so it's fun to see.
Despite his age, Rittenberry says he isn't ready to put his tools or his torch away. Reporting from Clark County, this is Morgan Hall, Grady News Source.